why don't we take a look at some patch notes? So, WB game support as of 5 hours ago. Sorry the video isn't out sooner. I was, you know, kind of on a plane flying home. What we got? PC and Steam. PC, Steam, and Epic Game Store. Various fixes to improve game stability. Thank you. Resolved stability issues when using 60 FPS mode. Resolved match replay errors when the match was played with 60 FPS enabled. Good. When the experimental FPS mode is enabled, it will now take effect in offline modes. Fantastic. Alright, for PlayStation, you got some added support for PlayStation tournaments. And then general fixes and adjustments. Move list corrections and localization fixes. AI adjustments and improvements. Improvements to screen reader functionality. Added Takeda Fighter to the roster. Added Farah Cameo to the roster. Added MK95 Reptile, Smoke, and Sub-Zero. I didn't see smoke. Did I see smoke? I don't think I saw smoke. But yeah, the smoke. I do not recall seeing a skin for smoke. We're gonna have to check that when we go back into the game. Added UMK3 skins for Rain, Ermac, and Order of Darkness skins for Quan Chi. So I guess I don't need to use those mods for Rain and Ermac anymore now if they just straight up have them in the game. That's awesome. That's really good. Fixed several visual issues during brutalities. Fixed Happy Endings trophy achievement not able to be unlocked on multiple platforms if the account is linked. Fixed moveless issues in story mode when playing Shang Tsung and morphed into opponents. I didn't even know that was a thing. You only get to play for Shang Tsung for like 3 fights. Fixed several visual issues that could occur if playing while the game is partially installed. Well, you know, wind up not having that issue if you just wait for the game to be fully installed. Fix an issue that could cause some characters to remain invulnerable for longer than intended if remaining idle after hitting a fatal blow. Fix a rare issue that could cause some characters to have no repel active if remaining idle after hitting a synchronized attack. Fix a rare issue that could cause cameos to be vulnerable while getting up from a knockdown hit reaction. Fix several airborne special moves that allowed buffered jumping attacks not scanning for air special moves at a higher priority. Actually, not sure what that means. Fixed rare instances where the recovery of the main fighter after a cameo was hit during a summon attack could be inconsistent for some characters. Here's one of the big changes. Uppercut jump cancel, down plus back punch, up plus block on counter and punish. Now has 4 hits of armor, has consistent damage scaling along with slowing down the opponent and pulling them towards while disabling the opponent's ability to breaker or use a cameo until they land. So you didn't see this a lot because uppercut jump canceling is very expensive. It costs 2 bars a meter to do this. So you didn't see it a ton, and most of us just kind of forgot it was in the game, if we're keeping it a buck. A lot of us just forgot that it was even there. So this is still expensive to use, but the trade-off of spending 2 bars to do this is now, it pretty much guarantees a unbreakable combo. Like, you do it, it is guaranteed, it's going to hit a little bit harder. You can't be knocked out of it because it has extra armor, and you can't breaker it because they're not allowed to be broke. So it'll be very interesting to see if we see more of these in matches now. The following moves are now considered airborne when the character is visually off the ground. Havoc's Twisted Torso, Johnny Cage's Back to the Future, which is towards front punch, back kick. So forward 1, 2, 4. Kitana, Who Runs the World, away +1, 4. Melina's during throw backwards hit animation. Omni-Man. Ooh, okay, alright. Viltrumite stance up and away during boot stain. Jump, front punch, back punch, front punch, plus front kick. And shoe shine. Jump, front punch, back punch, front punch, plus front kick. Hold towards. Hit animation, and during throw backwards, hit animation. That was a problem? Like, I don't remember that being a problem. Hey, Amperflex. Awesome, man. Glad you got home safe. Alright, Reptile. Full charge devastating blow. That's now considered airborne. Yeah, because he does leap before he does it. So yeah, that works. Scorpion during throw backward hit animation. So pretty much anything where your character's feet leave the ground in any way, shape, or form, boom, you are now considered airborne, and you will act accordingly if somebody attacks. Following cameo moves, now select a location on the side of the screen that the partner is on. Was previously based on the partner's facing. Scorpion, Fire Breath. Scorpion, Get Over Here. Serena's, Jetaka's Curse. Shujinko, Passing Time. Motaro, Centaurian Warp. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to take those to the lab to see how much that has changed. That's definitely going to be something that could potentially... Because we use Scorpion, and we sometimes use Serena. So we're going to need to figure out how well that's going to operate and what we'll have to adjust. Invasions, for those of us that care. Fixed the issue that allowed certain cameo moves to cause a critical hit on allies. Cameos just been out here just betraying everybody, huh? Alright. Optional encounters are labeled as optional on the encounter breakdown. Okay, so like you don't even have to do it if you don't want to. Excellent. Online, fixed for crashes that would occur in King of the Hill if the player repeatedly disconnects and reconnects in the console network settings. Interesting. Fixed an incorrect all-time stats being displayed if the user is on a different platform. In practice mode, fixed an issue with superfill amount setting not being used when initially loading in after switching cameos in practice settings. And here is the main course. Here we go, right here. Right here. Main fighters, character-specific adjustments. Baraka. Baraka Barrage third hit now has 11 more frames of hit advantage. Improved auto-facing air dash death spin and air enhanced death spin on final hit. So what this means is he's no longer just going to sail past you if it whiffs, or if you block it, he's going to auto-correct in the air and land right in front of you. I've already seen that one in action. That's a good one. That's a good one for that's actually a really good one for Baraka. Geras. Slowdown recovers 9 frames faster on hit, 4 frames faster on block. Slowdown has 10 more frames of hit advantage when the opponent is hit from behind, and fixed rare situations with fixed point, not providing any health restoration when the opponent is hit out of certain attacks. Havoc, fixed animation issue during brutality victory. Okay. Fixed missing sound effect when neoplasm is blocked. Kenji, fixed ancestor being able to be hit by the following projectiles after they have disappeared. Melina Straight Sai, Melina Low Sai, Ashra, Heaven's Beacon, Reptile's Force Ball. I guess that's fair, but anything that's a positive for Kenshi is automatically going to be a negative in my book. So, you know, we are seasoned Kenshi haters around here. Katana, Denian Dance, back kick towards plus front kick has increased hit advantage on the first 3 hits. Li Mei, and she got a little list here. Increased walk speed, nice. New attack, Rising Sun, away plus back punch, back kick. So back 2-4 added, nice. Forces of Light, front punch, back punch, 1-2, moves further forward, nice. Seeking Sanctuary, 1-2-4 moves further forward. Very nice. Double palm. Back +2. Cancel frame is 1 frame earlier. Nova Burst. Back to 1. Starts up 3 frames faster. And fixed fatal blow hitting certain cameos causing an incorrect hit animation. Alright, so Li Mei players are eating good. And this also kind of furthers my interest in like giving this character a try. Liu Kang, Dragon's Tail, first hit has 28 more frames of hit advantage. Neat, I guess. Nitara, Dark Plunge now does a ground bounce hit reaction and has up block vulnerability. So yeah, you got to get ready to start up blocking a little more on her. Oh boy, that's gonna be very irritating. Enhanced Dark Plunge has 20 more frames of block stun with more pushback. That's fine. I have always been a firm believer that if you have to burn some bar, it should be worth it. And meter burn dive kick for the longest time with Nitara was not really worth it unless you knew it was going to hit. Bloody Bolt can no longer be canceled into air specials on block or miss. Bloody Bolt and Enhanced Bloody Bolt projectile first hit no longer causes a stumble animation when blocked. Okay. Enhanced Bloody Bolt has an additional hit during projectile startup. Had its damage adjusted, can no longer be canceled into air specials on block or miss. Air dash landings now allow buffered basic attacks. Okay. And Enhanced Leap of Faith can be canceled 3 frames earlier, so you can get that move out a little bit faster now. Raiden. Fixed Final Blow hit in certain cameos, causing an incorrect hit animation. I mean, is that really that big of a deal? I mean, Raiden's Fatal Blow hits twice anyway, so hit the cameo and then hit the player. Or hit the player and then hit the cameo. Take your pick. Reptile. Fixed buffs, lingering air falling fangs cancel is performed without invisibility active. Okay. Scorpion. Sidekick now has 9 more frames of hit advantage. First 2 hits of sweeping Scorpion tail, back +4, now hit mid and can be 2 and 1 canceled into special mode. Yeah. Okay, well, with it hitting mid, fine. That's fine, but now you pretty much have no need to ever block low on Scorpion now. You pretty much never have to block low on him, but you got to keep your head on a bloody swivel, because he is just going to be canceling everything now. Enhanced Flame Port recovers 7 frames faster and no longer enables auto block on the first time in a combo. Fatal Blow hit region size increase when the opponent is in a combo. Fixed visual effect during Enhanced Devouring Flame, lingering during brutalities. Alright. Sindel. Fixed cartwheel using incorrect animation when up blocked. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. Make that dumbass hair move frickin' slower. That'd be nice. Adjusted animation during startup of Royal Dismissal. 244. Alright. We don't play Sindel, so we'd have to see the combo before I could do anything. Smoke. Enhanced Vicious Vapor into Vicious Vapor cancel recovers 5 frames faster. So it ain't much, Smoke players, but you at least get a morsel from the table. Being able to cancel faster would definitely be a benefit. They buffed Sub-Zero. Heavy Toe. Front kick has 2 more frames of hit advantage. Okay, whatever. That's really nothing. Ice Claw has increased hit region and significantly increased hit region when opponent is in a combo. Deadly Vapors no longer enable auto block the first time in a combo, and fixed Ice Clone charge hit region lingering after connecting with one character. Tanya. No longer considered airborne during part of her animation for back throw. Okay. So y'all basically got nothing. Omni-Man. Fatal Blow first hit no longer causes stumble animation when blocked. That could be very bad. But if we ever throw a Fatal Blow out on block, it's because it hits more than once, and we're kind of hoping that you aren't going to block the second one after you block the first one. We're just going to kind of think, we're going to kind of just hope you think the thing's done and just let go of block, and then you just get smacked by the second hit. Fixed Invisible Rush overhead using incorrect animation when he's up blocked. And so, okay, he didn't really get much of anything. Quan Chi added new attack best foot backward down towards +4. Fixed incorrect push block against cornered opponents and missing visual effects during throw escape. Okay, not a big deal. Peacemaker. Oh my god, have y'all not kicked him to the ground enough? Fixed incorrect pushback against cornered opponents and missing visual effects during throw escape. Okay, so that's also a whole lot of nothing. Ermac. Fixed fatal blow causing Ermac to be briefly throw immune after the attack misses. Didn't even know that was a thing, but alright, I guess it's fair you took that away. Fixed animation during brutality victory. Alright, so here we go. Alright. How badly are they about to clip this guy's wings? Alright, so Homelander. Air Diabolical Dash Grounding Fist can no longer be cancelled on block. Air Diabolical Dash Hovering Impact has 6 more frames of recovery. That could be helpful. Second and third hit of his fatal blow not breaking armor. They have fixed that. Fixed an issue that allowed flight attacks to be performed repeatedly after an opponent has been defeated. Okay. Fixed a rare bug that could cause Homelander to have lingering momentum if Air God Complex is performed at specific timing as flight duration ends. Fixed a rare bug that could cause flight to persist if winning a round under certain conditions. Fixed 2-in-1 cancel still sometimes being possible after a flight attack was up-blocked. Good. Yeah, that needs to be consistent. Punishment needs to be consistent. Adjusted camera when blast off is used. Fixed lingering sound effects when laser attacks are interrupted during startup. And fix an audio issue with performing a practice reset after connecting Homelander's Hear No Evil Away +3. Alright, and here is the main course. Second main course. I don't even remember if I said the main characters were the main course, but this is the real main course. That was just an appetizer. This is what we're here for. Cyrax cameos. Cyrax can now move while holding self-destruct. Main fighter will no longer take damage if Cyrax is hit while holding self-destruct. Nice. Cyrax will drop his bomb if he is hit while holding self-destruct. Self-destruct explosion hit reason increased and has 1 more active frames. Copter Chopper can now choose to direct the opponent being hit to fly towards or away. Well then, that can be really useful. Horizontal Copter Chopper now has a white glow on Cyrax when it's executed. Okay, so you have like a little visual to kind of differentiate between the different ones. Fixed horizontal copter chopper, sometimes being able to be performed while cameos are disabled. Yeah, you definitely don't want him getting away with that for free. Alright, so Darius. New follow-up attack, Ground Invitational, can be performed by holding down during delay heal turn. New follow-up attack, Army of 2, can be performed by pressing flip stance during delay heal turn. Double Dragon Kick now drains 1 bar of super meter from opponents when it's hit. Wow, alright. Twister Kick, when done as a follow-up to the double whammy, refills cameo meter with each hit. Well, nice. Jump Cancel, after the double whammy hits, can be performed by holding up. Double whammy hit reaction gravity adjusted. Twister Kick's first 2 hits no longer cause a stumble when blocked. And fixed a rare issue that could cause a specific sequence using volleyballistic to move Darius to an unintended location. Frost added new move, Ice Wall. So you are now, when you're at the advantage, are going to be able to put somebody in a corner situation pretty much any time you want. That could actually be insanely useful. So like you can actually get your combo going, and since it's an ambush, you can literally call it out anytime. So partway through the combo, you just very quickly down cameo, and you just start up your corner combo. That could actually be absolutely insane. Like, I may want to try that with some characters. Like, Johnny immediately comes to mind. Like, some of the batshit crazy things you could do with Johnny. Fix several visual issues that could occur with forward throw brutality. And yeah, I've already been hearing about this on Twitter, that this guy is just absolutely insane now. Goro, increased recharge rate of Punch Walk. Raise the Roof can now be canceled into Dead Weight or Punch Walk before the attack is performed. Punch Walk can now be canceled into Dead Weight or Shokan Stomp after any of the punches. Shokan Stomp now has a white glow on Goro when it is executed, and fixed Shokan Stomp sometimes being able to be performed while the cameo is disabled. Hydrate? Yeah, no problem, I got you. We are doing quite a bit of talking right now. But yeah, we're recording a video, so that kind of tracks. And of course, my phone wants to interrupt as well. Jax, reduce recharge rate of energy wave, and it now recovers 10 frames faster on block. Kung Lao, away we go, will no longer interact with a player who is in a hit reaction. Alright, so pay attention to that statement because we're going to see this a couple more times, I think. Motaro, Centaurian Warp, will no longer interact with a player who's in a hit reaction. Yep, alright. So, I already know where they're going with this. Let's see here. Let's scroll down a little bit. Yep, Chameleon. And, yep, that exact same sentence is right here. So, what they're basically doing is cameos that have a teleport function. You can basically just do it whenever you want, and it'll interrupt whatever. It did not matter. So, like, if I was a little too slow on my fan lift when using Omni-Man, it didn't matter. She was just going to do it anyway. Now that's no longer the case. If they hit me, they hit me, and there's no stopping them now. And that's going to be the same for a lot of other people, because we've had our fair share of Kung Laos and General Shaos get out of jail pretty much for free because the armor saved them. Centaurian Warp can now be directed to different ranges after grabbing his partner, and has slightly increased meter refill delay. Okay, so more options, but a little more costly. Fatal Blow Charge now has armor. God damn it. Fixed a rare issue, which could cause the background to remain darkened longer than intended when charge is interrupted after using Homelander's flight. Scorpion added a new move, Aura of Flame, hold cameo button during Fire Breath. So this is the new one that they're doing that allows tick damage over time, or dot damage. Sector, we saw this in the trailer. Activate Homing now fires 2 missiles instead of 1. Up Rocket starts 5 frames faster, has different hit reactions, and has a bigger hit region when opponent is in a combo. So we're definitely going to have to test that, because Sector is on the list of characters I want to try out. Flamethrower is blocked or miss. Players can choose not to perform the second hit by holding away plus cameo button. That could be good. Activate Homing now has a white glow on Sector when it's executed. Okay, so, you know, differentiate, make sure you know you got it. Fixed Activate Homing sometimes being able to be performed while cameos are disabled. And Shujinko. Shujinko will no longer take damage during specific window of Homelander's Flight Air Laser. Fixed Mimic Fight Delay Ground Laser Eyes during Homelander Mirror Match, counting as flight cancel when used during a combo. Delay Ground Laser Eyes having incorrect momentum if repeatedly jumping over the opponent. And fix an issue with Shujinko performing Sub-Zero Slide having an incorrect animation if hitting opponent that has Tremor Crystal armor activated. So very situational, but nice to see that they fix that at least. Sub-Zero. Fixed Cold Shoulder during Arctic armor, sometimes being able to be performed while the cameo are disabled. Okay. And Chameleon, here we go. Fan Lift will no longer interact with a player who is in a hit reaction. If Chameleon is hit before the glaive returns, it will no longer return regardless of the main fighter blocking. Side Toss has 31 more frames of vulnerability to attacks, so you're going to have a lot more time to hit her. Roll has 18 more frames of vulnerability to attack on hit or miss. So basically, yeah, Glow has 44 more frames of vulnerability. Glaive has 9 more frames of vulnerability. Phantos, 45 more frames of vulnerability. Fan Lift, 29 more frames. So she's going to stay out on the screen longer, which gives the opponent more time to smack her and send her away and keep you from using her. And Janet Cage, fix an issue with stunt double lingering when Sindel hits opponent's cameo with enhanced Queen's Command. And lastly, Movado, best feet forward and Nindrop have a maximum height they can be performed at. So that one I already tried out. I tried that one out while I was updating everything before I turned the stream on. It's not really going to affect Omni-Man at all, if because right now I'm kind of thinking of like I'm going to use Omni-Man Movado. Like talk to quite a few people about it. We kind of felt some chameleon nerfs were going to be coming. Not really going to get much options in the form of projectiles, but you can hit really hard with Movado. So we're going to be trying that out for a little while. But that's your patch notes. That is going to be everything that has changed with this update. Hope you come by the stream to check out some of the gameplay. I'm going to have some Takeda footage up here on the YouTube channel very, very soon. Let me know what you think about the patch notes. Are we back? Are we so back? Or are we doomed? Let me know. Comment, subscribe, like the video. Thanks for watching.